economy in the Eurozone. They've got no hope to do the same with Spain, which is also on the verge of these developments. It's an ongoing crisis because this system, capitalism, is not planned, no way. It's profit-driven, and the profits in the last decade were just secured by this huge financial bubble, and there is no alternative to that. When they stepped in with the states, bailing out the bankers, they just transferred the problem from the banks now to the sovereign debt crisis of the countries. And they've got no solution to that. We see in addition another really decisive feature of capitalism. On the one side, the whole economy is developing into international cooperation, international links, share of work internationally, but they still need their nation states to implement the will, the demands, the needs for the multinational corporations. And this multinational corporation it's a wrong word in a way. Now, before this crisis hit, some on the left argued, oh, these are transnational companies. As soon as the crisis hit, it was very clear that the German government will bail out Mercedes-Benz and BMW, and the US government will bail out General Motors, Chrysler, and so on. It's obvious, and they are using their national states to implement their policies. In Europe, this is horrible, of course. You've got such an interrelation of the economy. You've got even the Eurozone, which was in a way an expression of the need to go further. And in this crisis, it's just a battle between the different national ruling classes. Who has got to pay for that? German capitalism is not prepared to pay for the struggle of the Italian or the Greek workers. The French imperialism is not prepared to accept that German capitalism makes its deals and just takes the biggest part of reason pay. They are struggling. They have no joint strategy. Sometimes they've got some fragile agreements on a very weak basis, and they announced 50 times, I don't know how often, they announced how they solved the European crisis. And just a few days later, it's too little, too late, and always linked to this fundamental contradiction in capitalism between the international links of the economy and the nation state they can't overcome. So I think that's the driving force which is pushing again this ongoing crisis. There is no solution in sight. And I don't mean that there is just a final economic collapse. As long as we do not stop capitalism, as long as the working class does not take